Hold the white one up in your hand. If you ever see cotton thread like this one that fooled us, you have a cotton thread and there's absolutely no fuzz on it. Hold it up to the light. See how slick it is? How in the world do they make a slick, smooth, zero fuzz cotton thread?
Sprayed it with something.
They spray it close. Yes, they coat it with wax or starch or a glaze. It's called glazed, waxed, or coated thread. They take an inexpensive cotton and they put a starch wax coating over it, and it turns it into a very slick thread, and it makes it very strong and brittle and kind of wiry. Remember that memory word we had with the metallic thread? Look at this one. Talk about memory. Cotton thread usually doesn't have memory. Cotton thread is just usually soft and smooth, but look at memory on a coated thread. Here's the downside. The label on this thread does not say glazed or coated. The label says 100% cotton quilting thread. Stores buy it, stores sell it. The consumer looks at the label and says, oh, quilting thread, that's what I want. Well, today more people machine quilt than hand quilt. They go home, put it on the machine. Guess what happens to a coated or glazed thread when you put it through a machine? Anywhere there's tension, anywhere there's friction, which is the tension area, is going to rub off. It gumps up your tension disc. And if you talk to a technician who has worked on a machine that used heavily coated or a lot of coated or glazed thread, he will tell you, stop that. It gums it up. That's the way that you will know more than the label tells you by looking at it. Slick, wiry, very strong, and it says cotton on it. It's glazed or coated. Question?
No.
Okay.
I was just holding the black thread up to see how straight it hangs.
That's how most thread hangs. There's no memory. That's the coating that gives it the memory.
What about using this in the bobbin?
In the bobbin, if you use it in the bobbin, you're probably okay because it's not going through the tension disc. You may get a little rub off into the bobbin area, but just watch it closely. Why do they make coated threads, by the way? Hand quilting only. It's a good thread for hand quilting because it makes it very strong, but not for machine. So let's go back to the quilter's favorite threads, cotton. Now there's nothing wrong with cotton, by the way. There's nothing wrong with the good poly. They're both good.